Alright, good morning again. I know I'm in the same shirt because this is Tuesday and I did our science for Tuesday on Tuesday, and I'm also going to record for Wednesday so I can get as much done of Wednesday as I can. So we did in art yesterday, you remember we did the ducky, or actually you're doing it today, but I did it for you yesterday. But also, maybe I should show you this Wednesday. This is Wednesday. I am recording for Wednesday. Oh my goodness, this is so confusing to me when I'm recording for a different day on different days. So I finished a ladybug, and it's just very simple. I just wanted to show you what it could look like if you did a ladybug. So you need to do her antenna, not antlers, as I called them one day. Antenna, and you know each insect has 6 legs. And you notice I added one big leaf and then I added some small leaves. I wanted to give some balance. And what kind of balance do you think this picture has? Is it symmetrical, radial, or asymmetrical? Remember, symmetrical, it would be the same on both sides. Is this the picture the same on both sides? No. Radial is all coming out from the middle like a flower. No, it's not that. So it must be asymmetrical. So the bug is slanted this way, and I have more leaves over here, so that adds a little heaviness. And the bug is big over here, so that adds heaviness. And I even put a little leaf up here to kind of balance out that blank space. Alright, so we didn't do a really difficult art project this week, but you need a break sometimes, and that was easy and fun to do. Alright, so we are doing opinion writing. So opinion tells you what you feel about something. It is not a fact, it is not right, it is not wrong. It is how you feel. Alright, so you are sharing with me how you feel about something. And I gave you some words for your reasons. So you need your opinion. You need to do your introductory sentence first. In my opinion, Gage called me yesterday and he said that bullfrogs are the best pets or the best animal. I can't remember which. But anyway, it was going to be about bullfrogs. So he's got, in my opinion, bullfrogs are the best pets. All right, so I said, in my opinion, chocolate is the best snack food ever. So we call that an introductory sentence. Now everybody knows mine's going to be about chocolate. We know Gage's is going to be about bullfrogs. So you need to give me an introductory sentence. And then you need reasons. We need at least 3 reasons. And what do we introduce those with? What can we introduce the first reason with, Gage? First of all, firstly, to begin with, those are things you need to write down on your paper. Beside it, like on a scratch sheet of paper, so you can have, my first reason needs to start with, first of all, to begin with, firstly, you can pick one of those. Alright, and number 2, what can you begin with? Secondly, next, second of all, those one of 3 things you can pick. Write those down so you can pick from it later. And your last reason, you need to say, last of all, or you can say lastly, or you can say finally. Now, I've been over this several times, so when I see your work, each one of you, I want to see that one of those 3 words at the beginning of each reason, because if you pattern it this way, you'll make a good paper. You can say other things, whatever you want to say, but you need to introduce each reason with a word that will let the reader know, I'm moving on. I'm moving to the next point. All right. I am not going to read all of mine to you again today. If you need to remember it, go back and remember from yesterday. But I need you to include your 5 senses. You don't have to do all 5 every time. Just do the senses that pertain to what you're describing. You should be able to at least use 2. Alright, so mine, I told the taste and the texture because it was something you eat. So those were the feeling and the tasting. And I told the smelling. Okay, so I was able to use 3 senses. All right, in the next paragraph, I told things you could do with it. In the last paragraph, I told you that it was a healthy food. All right, so you need 3 reasons. And you know what? I had to research a little bit. I had to look up chocolate, like, is chocolate healthy? Because I knew I had heard that before, and so I wanted to make sure. So, like, when I was talking to Gage last night, we were talking about different ideas he had for his, and he's like, well, I like frogs because they can jump. And I said, do you know how far they can jump? So he's going to have to look up how far they can jump, okay? Because these kind of details make your paper better. All right, so I'm going to start writing my paper today, and I am going to write a little bit with you. and you can get your paper out and you can be writing while Miss Amy is writing. So I've got this sheet, and today this week I gave us 2 sheets so we don't have to write on the back. Okay? So when you get the first sheet filled up, just go on to the back. Okay? And you can draw pictures or not. That's up to you. So I'm going to do my introductory sentence first. In my opinion, everybody needs to put that. In my opinion. And Micaiah, I saw that you were spacing your words out better, so good job. I like it when you space your words out because then I can read it. In my opinion, and I'm going to put my first sentence. Alright, I'm almost done with my first sentence. Alright, I want to remind you to write neatly because this is also our penmanship class. This is how I am letting us practice our writing so it will have meaning. But it has to be neat. Okay, here we go. In my opinion, chocolate is the best snack. So now I'm ready for my reason number 1. First of all, and write with a pencil so you can erase. If you get an idea later of like, oh, I need to change that word to this. That might be better. And then you can erase. Made a mistake. Alright, I got the first sentence written, but my first reason has 2 sentences, so I'm going to write the second one. Right off the line a little bit. Okay. So I have got my first 3 sentences. I've got my introductory sentence, period. I've got my first description of how it tastes, period. I've got my description of how it smells, period. So you need separate thoughts, okay? Separate sentences. Alright, and then I'll keep writing. I should have given myself 3 pages. Are you writing? I'm trying to write this with you to show you that it just takes time. You have to be patient. Whew, my hand's tired. But I'm going to keep on going because I'm determined. Alright, I got my second reason done. Okay? So, that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm going to stop here. And then tomorrow, I will write my third reason and my final sentence. Okay? That way I won't have too much to do tomorrow, because tomorrow you need to practice it and record it. But remember, when you record it, if you want me to publish it on our Facebook, you have to be able to do it without making mistakes, okay? So you have to practice it a lot of times, and then the last time when you feel really comfortable, have Mama record you, and I can put it on our Facebook page and share it with the world. They like to know what y'all are learning. Alright, so I hope you are enjoying writing your narrative. I really enjoy writing mine because I really do love chocolate, and I like sharing it with the world. So I know that Gage is writing about something he loves, bullfrogs, and I can't wait to see what the rest of you are writing about. Alright, I will be back in just a minute.